Well, thanks so much for dinner.
Yeah,
It's delicious.
of course. Ugh. Dude, are you sure you don't want to ride?
Yeah, I'll be okay.
Okay.
See ya.
All right, we'll see ya.
It was just like any other day. The sun was shining. A few clusters of clouds would come in occasionally, and the clouds, they were full of rain. Pouring rain, which fell and formed little pools. I call those puddles. The puddles are like me, full of water, but more importantly, broken. I've been on the run for 7 years, 7 long and arduous years. Each year comprised of 365 long days, except for the leap years, which had an extra day, making them extra long. See, I've been running from Big Johnny, a loan shark, and despite his occupation, he's quite human, though not a particularly generous one. See, I've gotten in a pinch, and the one who was pinching me was my old enemy, fate. You see, I've been known to dip my hand in the metaphorical honeypot, and in the process, I've caught the wrath of some metaphorical bees, Winnie the Pooh style, metaphorically. You see, orange juice is my vice. I can't help but buy hundreds of organic, non-GMO oranges, start squeezing the juice out of them. Suddenly, I'd find myself having drunk a gallon of the stuff. On the rocks. Had to take out a loan to fuel my addiction, and now, well, here we are. For the past 7 years, I've been hiding. I traveled across the world with 2 elves, enjoying myself some Italian meatballs, Ethiopian jazz, and international heartbreak, which, while it's wonderful for my book writing, isn't sustainable forever. So I came back to America, if I was going to stay here forever, however. I needed a way to pay back Big Johnny. Suddenly, I had an idea. A show where viewers could send in questions, and I would answer them. I knew soon enough it would attract advertisers, and then I'd have as much dough as I needed. It was perfect. I nearly have enough cash to pay back my debt, and I'll be free. All I need is one more episode. Hello and welcome back to the 8th and final episode of Foss's Corner. As always, I'm Foss, and this is my couch. Alright, here's our first question. Foss, my girlfriend left me. What do I do now? Well, not much you can do. I've been in a similar situation myself. My first love, Celine, left me for a dude named Jacques. My heart was broken, so I left Paris and moved to Shanghai. The cuisine was wonderful, and the breath of fresh air really helped me out. Alright, Foss, what's your favorite movie? Well, I like the classics, I'd say. Something like The Sound of Music, perhaps. Foss, how do you motivate yourself to make such good content? Well, thanks. Usually I turn on some motivational lo-fi music, and the shock collar around my ankle helps me get back on task if I'm not working. I gotta get back to the questions. Alright, bonus questions. My parents aren't letting me follow my dream of playing the drums. What should I do? Well, obviously your parents are complete idiots. Well, you should obviously be allowed to follow your dreams, but drums? You could stand to be more original, don't you think? Play the theremin or didgeridoo, and then maybe your parents will listen. Question number 5. My boyfriend is great, but he won't stop playing Valorant. What do I do? Well, sometimes you need to accept people as you are. See, as a gamer myself, I find the challenge of eking out a victory at the last possible moment enthralling, and perhaps you would as well if you happened to sit down and play a game with him. Now, showing your interest in his passions might encourage him to reciprocate, and you could bond over things you enjoy to do in your free time as well. Now, Foss, what are your hobbies? Well, I enjoy bird watching, baking, attending the opera, and local artesian markets, followed by an evening presentation of either modern or classical dance, or a mix of the two, to be honest. Now, for our final question of the show, Foss, why are you leaving us? Well, I feel like the series has reached its natural conclusion. Well, that's a wrap. It's really been wonderful answering your questions this year, but I think I've reached the end, and so I'll have to say farewell, adieu, arrivederci, and I'll see you when I see you, right here on TV West. And finally, I'd earned enough to pay back my debt. Now, all that was left was to meet up with Big Johnny in his secret meeting place that he uses for meetings secretly.
It's been some time, Mr. Foss.
Indeed it has, but I invited you here to end all this. Money's in the bag.
Oh, so you finally decided to pony up.
Enough with the horse jokes, Johnny. You know that was it.
Looking good.
Thank you. Put a lot of effort into my outfit.
I can tell. Well, the money seems to be all here.
Right where I put it.
How'd you get all this?
Oh, put a little show together. You know me, I've got quite a knack for theatrics.
So you do.
Johnny, let me tell you something. You have tormented me for the better part of a decade, and you forced me from my home and destroyed my very way of life. I've paid my debt, Johnny, and if I ever see your face again, I will make you forget every single penny, every single dime you made me pay, you sick Greek.
You're all talk.
How much you want to bet, Big Johnny? Because I know where you live. I know where you do your crooked business. I have enough money to hire anyone I need, and it seems like the odds, they aren't in your favor.
You wouldn't dare.
Oh,
I built an empire from the ground up. People in the government, the banks, and even if you manage to kill me, people will avenge me. You wouldn't last a month.
I've escaped before. I could do it again.
Just get out.
Go ahead. And so it was over. I was finally free. Free as a bird, but unlike a bird, I was troubled. I spent so long trying to lose Big Johnny that I'd lost myself. I'd forgotten who I was. The days turned into nights, which turned into more days. And as I lay in my bed, sleepless, feeling as if my place in the world had been left behind, I thought, what was I without the corner? Who was I without the corner? I knew my on-screen persona was far from who I truly was, but I'd always figured it was nothing more than a role, a part to play. How foolish I was. The Foss that the people knew, whose name was cheered and whose work was lauded, was who I should have been. I wanted to be a star, a household name, but whose name would it have really been? mine or my creation. Everything I gave to the character was taken from me. My face, my interests, the remnants of my personality no longer belonged to me. They were his. And thus, we reach a dilemma. Who should I be? The true version of myself? The one that spent the last 7 years of my life running like a coward? Or the twisted, broken version of myself who carries my name but knows not of the horrors that I've seen? I suppose we'll have to answer that next time. Right here on Foss's Corner.
Finally, lastly, ultimately, at the end, this. Hi, I'm Shane Fox. You might have seen me once or twice before on TV West. I don't appear that much, but you know, I have a vast portfolio on this channel, on this respected program. So I thought, why not just trip down memory lane? Seems like the best way to say goodbye. But anyone cares? No one's watching. No one's watching this. Yeah, the older the better is my philosophy. We're looking at the old days. So just imagine you think TV West is whatever it is right now. Imagine oh, there he is. This my face in the thumbnail of Teachers Learn Modern Slang. We really had a our thumbnail style, it was very funny. It's definitely is still funny 6 years later. It's got a nice, Easter egg.
No, this is just hands.
I do have a hand.
Yeah, for some reason, for like 2 years, all I wore was like a leather jacket.
You have.
It was
your
not a
hands.
bit. It wasn't a bit. It wasn't like a joke. I genuinely just wore a leather jacket around for 2 years because I thought it looked good.
Do you have any more of these?
I thought it would
No.
it would be a distinct. I thought everyone would remember that about me. Oh, look at that guy. Okay, so there you see. In that video is you know someone who's learning, and I think over the years I've gotten better at understanding social situations. I've gotten better at understanding what people are saying to me, taking instructions. I think I've definitely improved in those categories, and if anyone who knows me would definitely agree.
An epidemic.
Oh God! I see this old face. This old face.
Oh, there he is.
Oh God! Hold on. I don't even remember what this was about. Hold on.
But let's be clear.
Yeah.
This is the old face.
Oh my!
Hi, there's been an epidemic that has surrounded our school for so long, and we all know what it is. It's not e-scooters. It's not pollution. It's a terrible breed of species known as the sluffer. The sluffer will do anything to accomplish what it wants. It will skip out on employees and scholars. If you ever see a sluffer, we advise you to run away.
So again, like less talking.
Yeah.
So me,
I liked why it did a topical reference to e-scooters. Remember when those were really relevant? Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Oh,
no one will know my identity. It's fine. You can be 100% honest. Are you sloughing your Alright, so why are you sloughing your
I thought I was owning them. I thought I was epically owning them.
I don't know. We're not.
If I was being like, whoa, take that.
I like this guy.
Yeah, I think he's going go places.
This is March. Why are you singing?
I guess to alert them of my presence. How long is this segment?
I know, it's a very hard one.
How did I not just get my tar beaten out of me consistently?
No, if any of you are stuffing, we'll blur out your faces and in the audio all that. You can be honest. No one will find out. 100% are you kidding?
I messed up! I was trying to blur that guy's face out, so... That's strange. Well, I connected the dots there. These fellows are not being honest with me. I've caught yet another sluffer. Be honest. I keep saying, who did I think I was? What authority did I think I dang had? I felt like Columbo.
What we've uncovered.
You would not believe.
An entire room, an entire classroom full of the notorious species known as the slough ear.
Slough ear, okay, I like that.
That's now and find out what devious actions they are up to.
Why was I breathing into the mic? Oh! Oh!
You wanted to?
We're not. Heck the police is what I always say.
Why aren't you in your fourth period class?
Oh, no!
But then why are you so many of
I can't. I was... Oh... They were taking a test. How was I allowed to do any of this? It's not entertaining, it's nothing. And then putting that into...
What's up, West High? My name is Jacob Baker, and I have some announcements for you seniors. First off, tonight at 7:30, we have the Senior Sunset taking place on the football field. The next event I want to tell you about is the Senior Breakfast Party. Next Tuesday, right when school starts, 8:45, all seniors go to the field house and get some nice breakfast, and many will be recognized for their accomplishments throughout the year. Be there or be square.
I'm ready.
What's up, West? You know me. I'm gonna bug some teachers. This week, we're bringing back a long-forgotten segment. I went around asking teachers which other teacher these 4 fire-type Pokemon reminded them of. This is If Teachers Were Pokemon, Part 5, Teachers Edition.
I'm channeling Mike Matheson. I think Mike Matheson looks like the Incineroar. He's kind of tall.
I want to say Butler, and I cannot explain why for any reason.
Well, that is obvious because the teacher I think of when I look at Incineroar is somebody who's really strong, powerful, knows what they want. And of course, that's Chris McGill.
That Amanda Peterson, Mrs. Peterson, is Incineroar. And the reason why is even though she looks really nice, she can be kind of mean to me sometimes.
Enrique's like super chill, but like I feel like that's like inside Enrique, you know? Yes.
Just waiting.
Coach Joe. It looks like has a strong philosophy about physical fitness.
Like a football coach almost. I don't have a specific one. Maybe all of them.
Miss Amanda Peterson. That's what's coming.
Miss Carabudge.
Okay.
It has that kind of personality. I don't know. That's maybe it's the pants. I don't know. Maybe it's the costume. She always has great clothes. I don't know. Yeah.
Miss Morose, for sure.
Oh, that's Miss Reynolds for sure. Because look at it. Miss Me Rose, the English teacher, right? Yeah, and I think they just look the same to me.
Probably Stacy Hutchins would be a good example of Del Fox.
Taylor Lee, the sewing teacher.
That's Enrique. Clear adoration and love of science.
Angie Algarin, because she's like holding the torch, and Miss Algarin holds the torch for the language arts department. She like leads the way.
Miss Hoppes, because she's kind of got that blonde, and she's pretty foxy.
Miss Delphine. Because she's wise. And this character looks wise with their fire.
What's on its head? Yeah. And we all know what a MACB can do. I don't need to explain a MACB to this audience, but that's obviously Miss Delphine.
I think of Enrique. On the outside, just kind of mild-mannered teacher, but you see him out there on the street on his bike, running in marathons. I think it's a perfect character for Enrique, since he really transitions into a superhero after school starts.
Maybe Miss Powers. Miss Powers, kind of cute, sweet looking.
Mrs. Gates to me. Yeah, Miss Gates is just so nice and so kind, and she's just so cute too. You know, she just fits this look really well.
I'm just gonna say Friar Barnard because I want to hug Magby, and I feel like I've heard if you mess up bad enough, you could face consequences. But otherwise, absolutely adorable and huggable.
Magby is me. That's me. Because that hair is insane. And I love the choker moment. It's me. I'm owning that one. No one else can have it. Little Pickle, let's go.
Which teacher do you think looks like Magpie? That's all for now, West.
TV West recently participated in the Utah College Media Alliance's Future of High School Journalism competition. On Thursday, May 17th, they invited all students to tour the Eccles Broadcast Center at the U of U, followed by an awards ceremony. The tour included the very set that our governor uses for his monthly addresses and a few other shows on PBS. Here, some TV West kids are using the sets to relax, but also pretend they're real broadcasters. Our tour also included a visit to the Utah Education Network control room, which delivers internet to all the schools in Utah. There's a screen that shows that internet is working in Salt Lake City. The day the internet broke, this probably turned red or something. One screen shows a lady teaching about taxes, another has a pretty picture on it, and they have two screens for showing the time. They also have the T-1000 and this dude from Fallout. Good show, rated TVMA, get permission from the folks. Also, I've never played the game. Anyway, we then saw the stuff from the local NPR affiliate, that's National Public Radio, KUER, and the education reporters were hard at work. Weston asked if they were doing any stories about West High. They said no. Finally, we got to the awards show and we were treated like royalty. They gave us fruit-infused water, brownies, and Rice Krispie treats. We were almost ready. Then Emmett showed up. He must have been lost. Anyway, when it was all said and done, TV West won third place for Best Designed Broadcast and first place for Best Feature Story about AP music theory. Highland's newspaper won Best Overall Media Program. Congrats to them, but we're coming after you, Highland, if you're watching. I'm sure you are. This has been Mr. Baca for TV West.
Watching you cry, the black cat, golden retriever, watching you hold your hands. You seem so lifeless, you would stay and walk me home.
Who took the bomb?
See you later. See you later.